Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is part 2 of my best of 2017 products. So if you haven't seen it, pause this video and go watch my best of 2017 makeup favorites video that I just posted. And then watch this video. So this video is my best of 2017 skincare, body care, and hair care products. So kind of all the rest of the stuff that doesn't have to do with makeup. So if you want to know my top skin, body, hair picks of the entire year, then just keep watching this video. This is probably going to be a long one, so I'm not going to ramble any longer and we are just going to get right into it. Let's start with hair, shall we? The first product I want to mention launched this year, and it is the IGK Beach Club Texture Spray. And I feel like this has taken over the beauty world. So many people talk about this, so many people rave about it, and for good reason. I'm obsessed with texturizing sprays. I've used so many different ones, drugstore ones, high-end ones, you name it. And I love this one because not only does it give you volume, so I lift up my roots and like spray it in the top there, like that. Oh yeah, look at that, woohoo, yahoo. But then it also gives you texture in the bottom. It smells good, it smells like beach, but it doesn't give you like, it's not like a beach wave spray. It doesn't give you that like salty, it just gives you like perfect tousled texture. It's like, you know when you zhuzh your hair? It's zhuzh in a bottle. My friends come over, I make them all use it, and they love it. So I highly recommend this one because it gives you volume, texture, and a good scent. What more could you want? Okay, the shampoo that I use the most is the L'Oreal Sensi Balance. This is a L'Oreal Expert series. And this is a very boring shampoo, but I have insanely dry scalp. Like you can probably see, I'm having a hard time right now in the winter. I have insanely dry scalp, borderline psoriasis, like not, you know, TMI right now, but like big chunks come out of my scalp. And my hairdresser recommended this because it's a pH balancing shampoo. So it balances the pH levels in your scalp, so like the oiliness and the dryness and stuff in your scalp. My boyfriend started using this. He loves it on his scalp. It cleans everything really well, but it leaves my scalp so hydrated. And I noticed that like the longer I go without using this, like if I'm somewhere else or I just try new products, like my scalp, it gets really, really dry. So if you're like me, have dry scalp, have dandruff, I highly recommend this one. You can only buy it at like salons. I just buy it on Amazon, but I will link it down below. So yeah, if you are having problems with your dry scalp, this is a shampoo for you. To go with that, something that I think you can get at the drugstore, this is the OGX Damage Remedy Plus Coconut Miracle Oil, a penetrating oil, extra strength. It looks like this. It's just a little bottle, and it's just a hydrating oil that has coconut oil and vanilla extract. This says put it on damp hair. I put this on dry hair, so I use dry shampoo a lot. I pretty much only wash my hair like twice a week. So all that dry shampoo and all the hairspray and the texture sprays I use makes my ends really, really dry. And on kind of like the third day, my hair is really dry and brittle. So I just take a tiny bit of this on my ends. It smells like coconuts and it is the best oil. It soaks right into my hair. Like my hair is not left feeling greasy at all. This is the best hair oil I've ever used. It just literally, my hair just goes like, and it's like, goodbye, we're taking this with us. Like, we want this in our locks. So I don't think it's that expensive. I think you can get OGX at the drugstore, which is great. But yeah, I love this oil. Okay, let's go into some skincare stuff. One thing that was new to me this year was the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse Oil. This is not new. They launched their Pre-Cleanse Balm this year, and I started doing a lot of work with them. So I've fallen in love with Dermalogica overall. But the Pre-Cleanse Oil is my favorite. I like it better than the balm. I just feel like it just takes off more makeup. So I just use a pump of this in my hands, and with full face of makeup, dry face, I just rub this oil all over and I rub it into my eyelashes, and it gets rid of all your waterproof mascara, all your eyelash glue, like all your liquid lipsticks. Like it just in one go takes off all your makeup. And then I go in with a cleanser, but I've tried a lot of oils. I used to use the Juice Beauty one. I've used the Belief one. I've used the Body Shop one, and this one's my favorite because it doesn't leave your skin oily. It doesn't burn my eyes, which is what some of the other ones have done. So if you need a makeup remover that will get rid of everything in like 2 seconds, Dermalogical Pre-Cleanse Oil is the best. Then I just want to mention this because it is my favorite, and I buy it time and time again, and it is the Lush Breath Effect. Damn it. It is the Lush Breath of Fresh Air Toner Water. I used to use a lot of toners, but my skin is so sensitive that I would break out from all of them. I really need to be very gentle with my skin, and this toner, it just soothes the skin. It has aloe vera and rose in it. It's just very hydrating and very soothing, and it also balances your pH, but there's no alcohol in this, so it will not dry out your skin or cause any breakouts. Yeah, I just love this. This is great for normal skin to dry skin. They have a tea tree oil one if you have super oily skin, but I just spray it on after I cleanse my skin, and I just like feel hydrated, I feel rejuvenated, and it doesn't break me out, so this is my favorite toner by far. The Ordinary. The Ordinary. I love this line, and it is now not all products, but most of their products are available online at Sephora. Woo! It is an affordable skincare line, and it's very specific. So each little serum has like one specific ingredient. And this year, I have fallen in love with hyaluronic acid. I've never used that before. Obviously, it was in some of my skincare, and I didn't even really notice it. But when I went to The Ordinary and talked to the guy who worked there, he said, get this hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5 serum. It's just a clear serum. I use it in the morning. After I cleanse, I pat this onto my entire face, and then I go in with moisturizer. This just like plumps your skin. Glossier has one that's really good, but this is like $7. The Glossier one is $30. So I don't know. I love this. So if you use anything with hyaluronic acid, if your skin is feeling dehydrated or dry or flaky, get hyaluronic acid, and this one is so cheap, so get this one. I will leave a link down below. It just hydrates your skin, plumps your skin, and gives, it just is like to die for. An eye cream that I was at the launch of and fell in love with is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrated Matrix. Say that 3 times fast. This is an expensive eye cream. I think it's $80. That's not a lot. It comes with a little stick applicator. But the great thing about this is the guy was telling me, like, you can put this directly, like, all the way underneath your eye. You don't have to go on your occipital lobe, occipital bone. So it just really penetrates, and I used to have all those tiny little dots under my eyes, and I no longer have that with this, so I use this at night, and I just wake up, and I don't have puffy eyes like I really used to. My under eye circles are diminishing because of this one. They're just more plump and hydrated, so if you're having severe, like, dry, bumpy under eyes, it's a splurge, but I've used it nonstop, and I still have tons in there because a little bit does go a long way, so I highly recommend this eye cream. In terms of a standout moisturizer, I've started using this, and this is the Dermalogica Pure Light Moisturizer. It has SPF 50, I'll get to that in a minute, and this is Power Bright TRX High Protection UV. So why I love this. A, it has SPF 50. I always forget to put on SPF, especially in the colder months, but you really still need it. That is the #1 way to protect your skin. So this has it in it. You don't even have to think about it. It doesn't cause any flashbacks. It doesn't ball up on my skin, and it's also, it doesn't feel like a sunscreen. I think that's why I love it. I used to use a Josie Maran one, but it still smelled and felt like a sunscreen. This one just feels like a moisturizer. But then there's also, what's in it? So this also brightens your skin. So there's like a brightening, like a whitener in this to remove any dark spots or sunspots. And I've really noticed a difference in this in my tone of my skin. I have some spots from like pimple scarring and stuff like that, and this has totally cleared that. So if you have dark spots on your face, if you have uneven skin tone, I highly recommend this one because it really has, like, instantly I've noticed a difference in my dark spots, even like my freckles. Not that I'm trying to get rid of my freckles, but those have kind of disappeared. And also with this sun protection, you're not going to get any more hyperpigmentation, so that really protects against that. There's hyaluronic acid in it, reduces the appearance of fine dehydration lines, so it's moisturizing, it protects against the sun, and it's brightening. So it's a perfect all-in-one moisturizer. Okay, now into some body things. I am so loyal to this brand. It's crazy. It's so crazy how loyal I am. My favorite self-tanner is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the shade Dark. Their regular bronzing mousse is great, but like I don't love going to bed with a self-tanner on. It doesn't get on your sheets, but I don't know, I feel like I smell like tan. I just don't like it. This one, I wake up, I shower, I exfoliate, I put this on, do some stuff for 2 hours, and then wash it off, and I'm ready to go about my day. It will never be streaky. It looks flawless every single time. It looks so natural. I am so pale. Look at me. I'm like white as a ghost. I use the shade dark and it like doesn't look too much. I'm going on vacation, so I pulled this out again because it will be coming with me. You can only order it online because everyone always asks me like, what is the best self-tanner? And I know like they wish they could pick one up in store, but this is worth ordering online. It is so incredible. And I have been self-tanning since I was like 15. My mom like took me into like the spray tan booths like back before they'd even mastered the technology. I think it looked terrible on me, but I've always been so pale and I've been self-conscious about it. So this is a lifesaver. I haven't put it on in a very long time because in the winter I just like embrace it that I'm pale, but going on vacation, so we'll be using this, and each application lasts about a week. Which is pretty great. So once a week, like on a Sunday night, you can just apply it in the summer and you'll be good to go all summer. The bottle lasts a really long time. Cannot say enough good things about this bronzer. And the Loving Tan mitt is the best mitt I've ever tried by far. It's more like a velvet finish than like a sponge finish, which a lot of them have. So best self-tanner. The best body cream ever is the Karma Cream by Lush. It's just a big tub. Oh, it smells so good. I think that's why I love it the most. It's like a spicy, citrusy. So it's got silky almond oil, spicy patchouli oil, and sweet orange oil. So it's orange, patchouli, and almond. Like, hello. I love this. It just, my skin sucks it up. You aren't left greasy whatsoever. A lot of thick body butters, like I feel, leave my skin very greasy to the touch and like doesn't dry very quick. This just soaks into my skin, smells delicious. It stays on your skin. Like people are just like, wow, you smell so good. What perfume are you wearing? I'm like, I don't have any perfume on. So highly recommend this cream if you're looking for a new body cream. Couple more things. For me, obviously this is not a new product, but for me, it was the year of coconut oil. This is from the grocery store. This is organic virgin coconut oil, cold pressed. It was probably like $8. Oh, there's like turmeric on it. I have used this entire thing up. I use this for so many reasons. When I was in the summer and when I was in Mexico, and I'm going to bring this again, I use it as a moisturizer because it smells good. It smells like the beach. And then it just gives your skin that like silky feel. Like if you put this on your legs, you get that sheen on your legs. So I love it as a body moisturizer. I also love it just a tiny bit because a little goes a long way with this stuff in the ends of my hair. But then I also love this as a mask. I rub this into my scalp, and then I rub this on my ends of my hair, and then I go to bed, and I love how that feels. You can use this as a makeup remover if you need, which I've done when I was in Mexico because I just didn't want to bring a ton of products. Yeah, there's just so many things you can do with this, and I mostly use it as a moisturizer in the summer, and then a hair mask all year round, and I love it. So coconut oil this year was a new discovery for me, as funny as that sounds, but it was. And last but not least, I wanted to pick a perfume or fragrance that stood out for me for the entire year, and while this didn't launch this year, it's been my favorite, and it's special in my heart. So the last time I went to Mexico with my boyfriend, he bought me this perfume, and this is Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon. It's so cute. It looks like a little candy. I've owned this before, and he knew that, but long story short, it got lost and I left it in LA, and I've always kind of talked about it. So when we went to Mexico, he bought me this because he wanted me to smell like this and have a scent that I could remember from that trip. And now we're going to Mexico again, so I'll bring it. Oh, I think this is just me. Like, it's the second bottle I've owned. I'm almost like halfway through this bottle already, and I haven't even had it for a year. It is so wonderful. It is just, honestly, I think this is my signature scent. I think I get so many compliments on it. Let me look up the scent profile. Okay, so this is a fruity floral. So the main note in this is caramel. So that's why it's called Bon Bon. It does smell like caramel. It smells like caramel, mandarin, and orange blossom. Pretty much anything that has orange blossom in it, I will love. And anything that is sweet, like vanilla, patchouli, caramel, I will love. So this is like, it's a fruity floral. It's not spicy. It's not too musky. I have a lot of like deep musky scents, but those I kind of only wear in the winter or at night. This is just good for all around. So if you like a little bit floral, a little bit fruity, a little bit sweet, I think this is the one for you. Oh, I just smell caramel. Oh, it's so good. cedar wood. So it literally is the perfect blend of every scent, and I love this so much. I highly recommend this, and it is just so cute. And that was everything. I really hope you liked this video. If you haven't seen my makeup favorites, I will leave that listed down below. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I hope everyone has a wonderful 2018, and honestly, I'm just excited to try new products. I'm like, let's throw out everything I own and just start new. Okay, no, I can't afford that, but like a girl can dream, right? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!